How you doing, family? This is your brother Rich Long coming to you live with Keeping It Real TV. Tonight is election night. This is the first video that I've made, and this is probably going to be the most important video that I do make this year, at least. The ancestors have been putting it on my heart to speak about this for a while, but I'm only just now getting the conviction to do it because it's being brought to my attention that it's the right time. I've tried my best to stay out of this and play the middle ground and be objective, to not feed into a lot of propaganda with this election thing. You know, I don't take it to heart, but I know that it's dealing with the heart chakra and a lot of emotional terrorism. There's a lot of propaganda. There's a lot of things being said. There's a lot of rumors of war. You know, the same that happened with Obama. You know, a lot of he say, she say about who's the Antichrist. You know, but I've been getting some downloads, and from what I'm hearing, if I'm receiving my messages correctly, Donald Trump is significant, and he does signify the end times, and I do believe he will win. I do believe he will win. I predict this because I feel it in my soul. I feel it in my soul that he will win. Something that keeps coming up in my head, somebody, I don't know who it is, I don't know what it is, keeps pointing to the part in the Bible about the trumpets. You know, the sounding of the trumpets. And that Trump, he is on an esoteric level, he is symbolic of the trumpets being sounded, because he's a puppet, but at the same time he has to do with a higher agenda. It's not about him. It's a changing of the guards. It's a changing of the guards. It's something greater happening. It has to do with this galactic war that we're in at this time. It has to do with our planet being raised up and being invited back into the Galactic Federation, and being brought back up into its rightful place and position, and also being split apart because a shift is coming. And those who cannot raise their vibration up, they'll be left behind, but you'll get a chance to do it again if you're left behind. You know, us as black people, of course, we wouldn't want to do this again, because our soul experience on this earth, we have had to endure hell, a lot of us. So why would we want to do it again? But everything is everything, and it's all good, family. It's all good. So just buckle up and enjoy the ride. You're going to be okay. This is your captain speaking to you. Nah, I'm bullshitting, but really, you're going to be okay. Don't take too much stock in don't buy into what you hear. Listen with your eyes. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Listen with your eyes. Use your discernment. You know, activate your higher self and ask yourself, is this what you should do? Is this of the Christ consciousness? Is this Christ-like? Is this for you? Is this a lower vibratory rate? Is this something that is conducive to your highest level of being? Because every move we make in this next space and time has to be our best move. We have to become problem solvers. We have to take responsibility for self. We have to be building constantly. We have to be mindful of what we say and what we do, because everything that we are saying, it can come to fruition much faster now. The negativity out the window. We have to be also putting ourselves in a state of constant authority of our own lives. We have to be the president of our own house. You know, there's so many things going on, and it's coming at us so fast. But the last thing you need to do is fearmonger. Do not get in a fear state and shut the melanin down. Don't get in a fear state and buy into the propaganda. You know, and if you can, put yourself in a position to take time for self. Hide away for a minute if you must. You know, this is the time to recollect yourself, reinvent yourself, rebirth yourself, do for self. Okay? We're coming into a new age. It's a great opportunity. It's a beautiful time. It's a beautiful thing. I'm happy about it. I'm glad about it. Whatever the Most High God has planned, I'm glad about it. It's a good thing. Whatever God has planned for me, it's a good thing. It's good for me. You know, I've tried to shed my ego. I've tried to do my work. You know, I'm trying to make sure that I'm coming into my higher self, that I'm functioning at my highest vibration, that I'm not stopping because of the constant attacks on my life all day long, the spiritual attacks, the enemy coming into my life to try to force me to surrender, to kill myself, to kill somebody, to have an outburst, to set me back so I can feel guilty. You know, it's constant. It's forever. It'll never stop. It'll never change. But one thing is for certain, and two things for sure. I've changed. I've risen above it. I'm not going to allow the enemy that is self, the outside enemy, outside forces, the demiurge, the demonic forces who aren't agreeable with my rise. I'm not going to let that stop me. Until my dying day, I plan to stay active, to stay humble, to be godlike, to step into the God mind and the God body, to be conscious, to have pure thoughts, to actively defeat the beast state of this physical body as much as I can, because the final defeat will be death. And when that day comes, I'll roam through the Milky City and enter the golden gates, because my name is written in the book of life. You know, we must not worry about things that are out of our control, because it's a script that we agreed upon during the time that we signed our soul contracts. I don't want to take you too fast, so I'm going to end with this. Lean not unto your own understanding if you don't truly understand. You know, I'm not just talking about this biblical mindset. I'm saying if you're having trouble understanding something, let it alone. Because my God, the God I serve, He's not a God of confusion. A lot of us are confused at this time. A lot of us, we're scared because we're confused. We don't know what to do. We know something new is happening. We're in pain because we're dying to our old self. We're going through changes. Some of us are going crazy because we're being brought up so fast, because we're being forced to elevate and vibrate at a higher rate so that we won't be left behind. But some of us will be left behind. Not me. But that's because I was programmed and sent here to raise the vibration of this earth up. And I hope and pray that my archangels know that I tried my best and that I will continue to try and to do the job to the best of my ability. I didn't come here to be perfect. I came here to make mistakes. But I'm here for my own growth and for the growth of my soul group and my kindred, my bloodline. You know, it's a lot of work that I'm doing that's not only for myself, and I try not to be selfish. But right now I must go into myself and take time to self and be about self. So I hope nobody that I love takes offense to that. You know, it's a time where everybody must do this. So again, family, I'm going to say to you all that we can't be scared. We can't be scared. It's time to be a no-limit soldier. We can't be scared. We can't be scared of the unknown. We can't be scared of if Donald Trump is the president. So what? We can't be scared. And if it is, let us take our medicine, and maybe it's a good thing. Maybe we'll come out of her. Maybe we'll come out of her. Maybe we'll leave. Maybe we won't have to leave the land to leave America, because it's an ideology and a corporation, and us, the sons and daughters of the slaves, and us who are the Yamasee, the Blackfoot, we don't have to go nowhere, because we're going to inherit the whole earth. And those who are lawless, they will be taken into chains. And we will try them very soon, very soon. We'll bring charges up against them. And it don't matter about the fact that the courts didn't elect us. God elected us to bring charges against this devil. And I've already begun writing my charges up for Grandview, Texas. It's coming to a town near you. And it's nothing that I must do but to tell the truth. There's no action that I must take but to tell the truth, because God showed me that our redemption day is coming. We will be redeemed. The Redeemer is here on earth. He hasn't revealed himself, but we can feel him here, and we're making a way for him through destruction. They should be tearing this bitch up. That's right. It's a good thing, because it's a sign of the destruction of the Western world. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, because the true man of the West is me and my ancestors, who are the Aboriginal, indigenous, so-called Indians. It's time for us to rise, rise, rise. It's time for us to fly high. It's time for us to go through the gates and allow the changing of the guard, and stop fighting it, and stop playing into this system, and to leave it behind, and stop saying Democrat and Republican, and stop trying to get to a point where just your life is better. This world must be destroyed. It must be destroyed. It must be destroyed. And it's a good thing. It is good for you. It's a good thing. Trust me. You thinking in a negative way is good for you. You don't know what's good for you, because you don't know what's good. You only know what the devil has shown you and given to you. But again, I'll leave you all in peace. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love us for real, family. This is your brother Richard Long signing it off. And I'm ready for whatever's coming next. And I'm still going to keep it real when it's all said and done, because that's what we do around here. We keeps it real for real. We're real people. And we don't have to lie. We live in truth. I love y'all. Again, peace.